A few people have supported me behind the scenes. I've had some nice lunches and dinners and phone calls from people. I think it's okay for me to say Jonathan Ross has been incredibly supportive, probably the only person who's been publicly supportive. But others either remain quiet or, I mean, I've been fighting this now for 5 years. As soon as I started talking about women's rights, I was called a bigot. The first thing I did when I came into this subject was I was complaining about the use of the word TERF, which was being used as a word, which was being used really to tag women as acceptable targets for violence. That's what the word TERF did. And I objected to this. And my cancellation was instantaneous after that. The IT crowd episode was just used as an excuse. The real problem with me is that I'm doing the same thing that J.K. Rowling is doing, same thing that Rosie Duffield is doing, the same thing that people like Stella Creasy refuse to do, which is standing up for women, saying they're real, they don't just exist as an idea in men's heads, and pointing out that the implications from this ideology, it's going to result in dead women. Like today, I'm just about to post now. A guy said something like, the idea of a trans person identifying a trans predator using a trans status to get close to women is implausible, he said. This is a guy who works in some Edinburgh University or something in a pretty significant role. And we had, because we've been working on it for a while, a list of about 60 men who use their trans status to abuse, attack women and children. So many of them attack children, in fact, that I would say it comprises about 70% of the list. So the people, and again, sorry for using these same names, but I really want to try and call them out because they use Twitter and they use various techniques to avoid scrutiny and avoid engagement on this debate. But I think those people are complicit. Someone like Stella Creasy, who pretends she doesn't know what a woman is because it's fashionable to pretend that, is putting women and children in danger.